So I said that I would upload every time that I take another step into creating the showreel. Yesterday, I filmed myself talking to the camera, like essentially practicing talking to the camera. Pretty much all I did. I had a list of questions that I wrote to myself, and then I answered the questions. And then I had that all written down. And then I said, okay, let me just record myself saying these things, see if it comes out natural, see if it comes authentic. And from that, I'll use that and add that into the showreel because I want to be talking to the camera in the showreel while also having a montage, right? But what I'm saying needs to be relevant to my niche, which would be health, supplements, fitness, stuff like that. Yeah, so I recorded myself. I watched it back. It didn't come off authentic, but it came off a lot better than the previous times that I've done the showreel. This is the third attempt of like the talking part, and this was definitely my best attempt. It's still not where I want to be, so I'm going to continuously practice. Talking to a camera like this is really easy when I'm just talking, right? I'm just saying what I did, no problem. But when I have a script, like a set amount of things that I want to say, it gets a lot harder for some reason. So that's why I made questions so that it leads me to answer them naturally, more of an authentic version of it. But it still needs some work. So we're gonna keep trying to tweak it until I get what I want, and only then can we start actually getting the shoots that I need to get, right? Like getting the shots that I want. I can start doing that right now, but I want to get the show reel out of the or the sorry the the monologue part out of the way first because that sets the scene, that sets the shots, that sets the pacing, that sets everything up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna do that first. We're working on it. So I'll just show what that looks like. Also, whoever's watching probably don't know who I am. But if you do know who I am, I hope this isn't cringe. Ayo, I just thought like I would record and film what I'm doing so that I can look back or I'm sure it's beneficial somehow to record it. But first day of college, second semester of sophomore year should be pretty good. Should be my first actual hard classes. So I'm doing full-time college while also trying to create something out of video, try to create a business out of video. And this will essentially be my secondary thing that I do because college is like I guess more important. It's the safer option, which I'm not really a fan of just doing the safer option, but I can't just drop out. My family will disown me. I get paid to go too. I don't have to pay for it because of scholarships. So that's pretty sick. This video stuff will now be like my secondary thing because college is my main focus. But it feels good because it's like I'm itching at college all day to be like, oh, I want to go home and do the video shit. Like, but yeah, so I'll just show you the 4 minute clip of me just talking, like practicing what really looked like. Obviously, I edited up a little bit to take out the garbage parts, and I just have straight minutes of me talking. I kind of sound repetitive. I say like the same words over and over. Like I'll say, this leads to this leads to this leads to this. It sounds kind of repetitive because that's not the final version. That's just like kind of a trial run to see, oh, does this method of question and answers come out authentic to the camera? And it does come out more authentic than the previous thing that I've tried, but it's still not there all the way. And I think I just need to practice. So here it is. Most people in the US are both nutrient deficient and obese. How are both of these truths simultaneously occurring? Why is it this way? Society promotes a sedentary lifestyle. Doctors provide band-aid solutions to stab wound deep problems. Everyone has their own fad diet that they want to promote. Which one is true? Should I go vegan? Should I go carnivore? What is the actual solution to these problems? How is it that in a society where we're so advanced, we have less nutritious food than our grandparents? The soil has been nutrient deprived, and big companies buy out researchers in order to get statistics and numbers that support their agendas. We need companies with real solutions, brands who truly believe in what they have to offer is actually valuable and not subtracting from the world. But what approach should brands take? They must market themselves in a way that their audience can relate to. We don't just want another ad on our feed. We want someone who understands us, someone who has been in the same shoes as us, someone who has gone through the trials and tribulations of their own problems and figured out a solution and is willing to share it, not just for money, not just as a profit incentive, but because they have a mission to help people, a mission to solve real problems. What is the importance of video? Video is the number one means of communication in the digital age. Nothing comes close to video. We see it on TV. We see it on our phones. We see it in billboards. We see it everywhere we go. It's the reason why movies are so popular. It's the reason why people will go spend their money and sit 3 hours in a movie theater watching nothing but a video. Video allows brands to enhance their marketing efforts, going from simple ads to experiences, value-packed experiences, experiences that their audience can relate to, experiences that their audience can feel, experiences that drive their audience to take real action. No other means of communication has the ability to connect people like video. It's why movies are as popular as they are and why the internet is filled with them. What is the importance of storytelling? Stories enable people to send a message that invokes emotion, a message that allows someone to relate, a message that drives people to take real action, a message that is not just heard, but remembered. But why do brands struggle with video? Brands struggle with video because it takes technical and creative skills that take years to learn and even longer to master. Making a marketing video is so complex because it requires so many different skills that must synergize with each other. One lackluster component can kill the experience altogether. Bad lighting, fail. Bad composition, fail. Bad storytelling, fail. The wrong camera settings, fail. Bad editing, fail. Bad audio, fail. A bad story strategy, fail. This is all before even making a successful product, which is what brands should truly be focused on. But why do brands struggle with storytelling? Brands struggle with storytelling because it requires strategy to be truly effective. Without the correct strategy, stories fall short and aren't memorable. But why do brands struggle so much to leverage social media? Brands fail on their social media efforts because of two key reasons. One, lack of effective story-driven content. And two, inconsistency. And this is to be expected because brands usually fail miserably in their visual storytelling. This leads to unsatisfactory results and a waste of time for the brand. And this is because they're spending their time and their resources on something other than their expertise. And this will inevitably lead to inconsistent posting when brands realize their efforts aren't yielding results. This leads to a failed social media page that lost its momentum in the algorithm, making it even harder the next time.